We need people to share their stories, to share them with vulnerability.
I can share a story that has to do with abortion. Has to do with abortion in Florida and how times have changed. My daughter was born in October of 1998. There's a family history on my ex-wife's side of Tay-Sachs disease, which is a disease that kills male-born children at the completion of the 40-week cycle. My ex-wife has two siblings that were boys that died in 1969, the first one in 1974. My ex-wife's mom had a hysterectomy in 1975 because of the trauma of going to term and having two dead children. So, when my ex-wife and I were pregnant in the beginning of 98, when we found out, we looked into having an abortion. We had names for both genders. Matthew Ryan for a boy who we were going to terminate so that my ex-wife did not have to go through the same complications as her mother. The hysterectomy was just a physical thing. The mental trauma never subsided. That woman has never been right in the head because of it. If it was today, we found out through amnio that my daughter was my daughter. We did that in the 9th week of pregnancy. Today, we would not be able to find out the gender of the child before the 6-week abortion ban takes place. All zygotes start out as female, and in the 7th week of gestation, a hormone is released. XY and you're a guy, XX and you're a woman or a female. So, if it was today, we would not have the ability to make a decision. And if my daughter was here and she was pregnant, she would then have to go through the entire process because my daughter carries the gene. And isn't that cruel to make a woman have a child go to term that's going to die? But that's the GOP. So that's my story that has to do with abortion. Even though my child grew up and she's 25, I had a long and complicated conversation, my ex-wife and I, about what to do. Again, good names for both children, both genders. But we were not going to let my ex-wife go through the process of 40 weeks of pregnancy to have a dead child. I think that's the least we can do for all women. Vote true and blue.